Well, I wish I could be appointed supreme dictator over education for the next few years. It would take 4 or 5, because one of the big problems in education is it's become so politicized, particularly in this state. And if you don't get tremendous results within a year or two, we change the system. And so we're constantly changing and changing. And but unfortunately, no one's going to appoint me to be the czar over education. So I'm hopefully will continue doing what I am doing, which is working with the school district. And we created a group called Read It Forward JAX Coalition, where we've tried to pull together all the nonprofits and all the community groups that are engaged in education to better align ourselves and to work with the school district to deliver as much help as we can before school, after school, at every juncture with the children. And our focus is on reading. If our children can read well by the time they leave elementary school, they will be successful. So many of our children, particularly our poor children, probably as many as 40% of our children that are poor in our Title I schools, cannot read. And when you cannot read, you're doomed. The reason I'm convinced that Jacksonville has this horrendous violent crime problem is because so many of our children can't read. Their opportunities are cut off at a very young age, and they fall into the crime on the street. The data shows that some 70% of prisoners in jail read at a 4th grade level or less. So, I mean, reading is obviously the key. It has permitted me, coming up from very humble means, to be very successful in my life. I don't know why we don't really do what we need to do to make sure every child reads well, has fundamental mathematical skills, so that by the time they leave elementary school, they can be successful. That's really all it takes, but for some reason we don't seem to be able to get there. So I'm going to keep doing everything I can to assist the school district, to be an advocate for our children, particularly our poor children, to give them a chance, an opportunity to fulfill their potential, which they can only do if they can read and read well.